It's stolen by West. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. West leading the charge. Brown outside. Picked by West. Brown with it. Now defended by Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Williams against Wiggins. Williams' shot is off.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's Williams following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Bean with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. First in free throw percentage. Third in rebounding. And they were one of the NBA's top 5 up-tempo teams. I mean, their pace of play really brisk. Only a few squads scored more on the fast break than they did.
And don't forget how special they were at the foul line. Sometimes that can be an underrated stat, but they were tremendous, and it definitely sealed some wins down the stretch.
And that one falls for Muhammad. Muhammad hits them both. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Here's Levine following the score by Lou Williams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randall. Some last season stats for him. He was around 9 points per last year, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
West can't hit.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Here's Levine. Randall grabs the board. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Wiggins with the block, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Lakers trail by 4. Takes a 3. West can't hit. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Levine. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Williams passes to Pachulia. And there's West. That good on the assist by Pachulia.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Timberwolves leading by 4. And here is Muhammad. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. West with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Williams, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Lakers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Lewis Williams. And so he makes both from the line. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the Lakers definitely excited about their young talent, Freak. But Kobe Bryant let him know he's going to be held to a higher standard.
He knew coming here that, I was going to drive a hard bargain, and that's something that he welcomed. That's something that, he was looking forward to. And I told him, I said, listen, it's not going to be easy, man.
Well, at least Kobe warned him, but Freak had to know what he was in for. And some guys can handle it, and Greg, some guys can't.
And as we've seen over the years, Kevin, with Kobe Bryant, he drives a hard bargain.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Right from the start, they have been able to
Timberwolves leading by 3. To the middle. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's West. That is good off the back rim and in. West has got 7 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Feeds to Muhammad. To the paint. Here's Pekovic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Williams. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Wiggins outside. The 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're starting to get a little triple happy, falling in love with that three-pointer.
Starting to cast him up a bit too often here in the second.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Levine. West with some nice D. Lakers trail by 4. Randall with a screen for Williams.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
To the inside. It's West with the drive. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 9 points for Freak.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Levine kicks to Wiggins. Off the screen. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wiggins has got 8 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Minnesota in the lead. Levine dishes to Pekovic. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
How about Wiggins in this one? He's got 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. And Roy, what do you think the team needs to do coming up in the second half?
I think we should take care of the ball on the offensive end, get back, but we got to do a better job of just controlling the pace of the game. You know, you give a little bit of leeway, but I think we can do a better job in that aspect.
Roy, as always, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. A nice chunk of our offense in the first half came from the low post. And one thing that should definitely do for us in the third quarter is open things up on the perimeter. We should have a lot of room to operate outside. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break. Minnesota with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. On the court for Minnesota. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. And it's Pekovic in at the 5. There's a good screen. And so Minnesota takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
There's no denying Wiggins has almost superhuman athletic ability. But he's not just raw talent, he's got the polish too. And in case you didn't know this little fun fact, he was the first Canadian to win Rookie of the Year. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
There's no doubt.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.